Have you ever wanted to dive into coding but felt hesitant or overwhelmed? Maybe you faced a cryptic error messages or endless technical jargon, or you've spent hours scrolling through forums like Stack Overflow just to find a solution. Coding can feel intimidating, especially for beginners. Even instructor courses, students often feel like they're falling behind, and they're forced to spend hours troubleshooting without the right guidance. But what if learning to code could be different? What if it could be almost easier, more intuitive, and designed just for you? Introducing our product, Code with Jess. Jess isn't just another coding tool, but Jess is your personal AI-powered coding tutor, always by your side, ready to guide you step by step through your coding journey. Unlike traditional resources, Jess adapts to you. Think of it like having your own personal Khan Academy, but specifically designed to help you master coding. No more cookie-cutter appearances or one-size-fit-all curriculums. Instead, Jess creates a personalized lesson plan that is tailored to your goals and skill levels, helping you learn faster and smarter with instant feedback every step of the way. So let's get started to the demo. First, Jess needs to get to know you and adjust to your current skill set. So let's introduce ourselves and provide some basic information on what we want to learn. So Jess is flexible enough to guide you throughout whatever language you want to explore, but today let's just go through Python. Even with general information, Jess will do its best to analyze whatever your skill level is by asking more open-ended questions. So feel free to provide whatever you feel is necessary, and plus it will provide feedback on whether the language you want to learn is a good fit for your end goal. In this case, let's specify a little more on what topics we would like Jess to focus on in our lesson plan, and provide any prior experiences. Keep in mind, it's completely fine if you're completely new to coding and you have none. Finally, Jess will give a brief summary of any information discussed to confirm our current skill level, and it will generate your lesson plan from a learning target. Since there are no changes that we need to make in our case, Jess will get started on generating our own personal plan for us. While Jess is generating your lesson plan from scratch, it will consider what topics you should focus on how to approach them, and generate problems that will guide you step by step for each lesson. So since everyone has different backgrounds in coding and experiences, Jess does its best to analyze what's perfect for you based off your background and experience. So therefore, it will make tailored personal information that mean it might create harder problems based off your experience, or maybe it could do introductory coding steps like making strings or just printing hello world. Once Jess has finished, it will redirect you to our workspace where you can begin to solve your first problem. Typically, it'll give you some basic description, provide what it wants you to explore, and any constraints. In our case, we are doing some temperature conversions. So let's begin to address this problem. But let's say I'm really confused and I don't know what to do. Simply go click on the Ask Jess button and, she'll have a pop-up window where she will appear and you can interact with her.
Why is my code not working?
So what's great is that Jess is by your side at all times, so it understands what problems you are facing, when and where. So just simply explain how it can help, and it will guide you to the right solution, providing hints when necessary. So it will encourage you to test the problem yourself, like so.
Yeah, so Jess is reminding me that I used the wrong variable name here. Instead of F, I should instead use Fahrenheit. And Jess also reminded me that Fahrenheit could possibly be a string, so I should take care to convert it into a float. Okay, now let's run it again. Now let's try running Fahrenheit to Celsius on a string this time. And it's working!
Yeah, so don't be scared to give it a shot. If your code is wrong, it'll always explain what you did correctly and help you redirect to the right solution to fix specific errors. However, after successfully solving the problem, Jess will recognize that you have completed the first task on the first topic of your lesson plan and move on to the next. So these questions are determined in an order of natural progression, which means Jess will provide you with a more collaborative, simple, and intelligent way of learning, walking you through the journey of learning how to code. Thanks!